What if I told you that the greatest love story of its time also became the cause of an empire's downfall? Prithviraj Chauhan, the last great Rajput king of Delhi, fell deeply in love with Sanyogita, the daughter of his rival Raja Jaichand. Their love defied all odds, culminating in a dramatic elopement that humiliated a powerful king. But that same act of passion set into motion a chain of betrayal, vengeance, and war that would change the course of Indian history forever. Welcome to Legends Reimagined, where we revive the greatest stories from history, mythology, and literature with the power of AI. Today, we unveil the untold story of Prithviraj Chauhan. Prithviraj Chauhan was no ordinary ruler. Born into the legendary Chauhan dynasty, he was destined for greatness. Trained in warfare from a young age, he wielded the sword with unmatched skill and rode into battle with the spirit of a lion. His kingdom stretched across Rajasthan, Delhi, and beyond, a beacon of power in medieval India. But Prithviraj was not just a warrior. He was a man of intellect, a patron of poetry, and a ruler who valued justice above all. Under his reign, his court flourished, with scholars and poets like Chand Bardai immortalizing his deeds in epic verses. Yet as his legend grew, so did the shadows of his enemies. Amidst the clashing swords and political turmoil, a love story unfolded, one that would change the course of history. Prithviraj fell in love with Sanyogita, the daughter of his rival, Raja Jaichand of Kannauj. Their love was forbidden, their union impossible. But love knows no boundaries. On the night of her swayamvar, where she was to choose her husband from assembled kings and princes, Sanyogita defied all expectations. As she stepped forward, she placed the ceremonial garland around the absent Prithviraj's statue, a bold declaration of her love. And just as the hall erupted in chaos, Prithviraj stormed in, carrying her away on horseback in a daring escape that would be remembered for centuries. Yet fate is cruel. This act of defiance humiliated Jaichand, who swore revenge. And in his thirst for vengeance, he made a decision that would alter the destiny of the Indian subcontinent forever. He invited the powerful Ghurid ruler Muhammad Ghori to wage war against Prithviraj. The battles between Prithviraj Chauhan and Muhammad Ghori were legendary. In the first battle of Tarain, Prithviraj, with his fearless Rajput warriors, crushed Ghori's forces, sending the invader retreating in disgrace. His victory was celebrated across Hindustan, but victory can breed overconfidence. A year later, Ghori returned, better prepared, his army larger and more disciplined. In the second battle of Tarain, treachery played its hand. Prithviraj's trusted allies turned against him. The battle was brutal, and despite his valor, Prithviraj was captured, his empire lost. Imprisoned in Ghori's court, humiliated and blinded, Prithviraj was thought to be broken. But a warrior's spirit never dies. In his final days, he devised a plan with his loyal poet, Chand Bardai. The legend says that Ghori, amused by tales of Prithviraj's unmatched archery skills, allowed him one last demonstration. Blinded but guided by sound, Prithviraj took his bow, aimed with unerring precision, and loosed his arrow. It struck Ghori dead on the spot. In that moment, even in defeat, Prithviraj had his vengeance. This legendary act of defiance is immortalized in Prithviraj Raso, an epic poem written by Chand Bardai. According to the text, it was not just skill but also poetic justice. Prithviraj, once betrayed and imprisoned, used his final moments to reclaim his honor and strike down his captor. The verses of Prithviraj Raso keep alive the memory of his courage, ensuring that his name would never be forgotten. With his task complete, he and Chand Bardai embraced their fate, choosing death over dishonor. And thus, the last great Rajput king fell, but not without leaving behind a legacy that would inspire warriors for generations to come. Prithviraj Chauhan was more than a king, he was a legend. His story is one of courage, of love, of betrayal, and of ultimate defiance. He fought till his last breath, refusing to bow even in captivity. Yet history often remembers the victors, and his tale was slowly buried beneath the sands of time. But today, we remember. We honor his sacrifice, his strength, and his undying spirit. What does his story teach us? That power is fleeting, but honor is eternal. That love can defy kingdoms, and that even in darkness a warrior's soul burns bright. If you were inspired by this tale of lost glory, make sure to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. And stay tuned, because our next legend will take us even deeper into the forgotten pages of history. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep reimagining the legends of the past.